Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the Half Baked Podcast. I'm Tom. With me, I have Nick, Vega, and our special honorary topical guest, Mutahar. What's up, buddy?
Hey guys, what's up?
Yo, what up?
Nothing much, man. Long day today, you know?
Long day, yeah.
Yeah, dude, in the community right now, this is probably like one of the weirdest times because it's like all these terrible YouTubers are promoting scams, and then some of these guys that people like actually enjoyed are getting involved. Like, not everybody's Aiden Ross, right?
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
That guy is a fucking scumbag.
Could you believe he got like banned for fucking texting and driving, but Twitch doesn't give a shit about like scamming your entire audience?
Nope.
I guess in all fairness, the thing with Twitch is like, they're never consistent, but if I was Twitch, I wouldn't want to ban anyone for that unless they're getting like legal consequences on paper.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Honestly, the fact that T. Martin and Syndicate got slapped on the wrist by the feds back in the day, I feel like has just made everybody think that influencer scams aren't bad.
That's the thing no one's talked about. This was a huge story.
They got a dirty deal, yeah. Because what happened back then with them is, like, because I'm looking into it all again for this video.
Yeah.
Then I'm making, well, tomorrow now. And I had to cut it out of the video because it really doesn't have too much relevance anymore. But what happened with fucking... I can swear on this, right? Like, there's no problem?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, fucking... When
You could say worse than that.
No, when I was looking into the whole, like, when I was looking into the entire concept of their case, it ended in the best way possible. Like, they had the greatest lawyers in the world, because all the SEC effectively did was they were like, yeah, just don't do it again. If you do it again, we'll fine you. Like, some minimal amount for them, like 30, I think it was like 30 or 40,000 or something like that, which is nothing for them, okay?
How much did they make off that?
Man, it's hard to gauge because, like, there's no proper accounting of it, but I've heard figures of similar sites making $200,000 a day.
Fuck my ass,
Yeah,
bro.
like
God damn.
so I'm gonna give you guys an undisclosed website that was doing it, and this website literally fucking they operated in a country and they like bribed to get gambling licenses, and they fucking operated like this entire website targeting to the United States, or well, internationally.
Holy shit.
Dude, like, at the end of the day, it's kind of weird because I'm looking into Rubets after FaZe. Like, that's my next big, like, scam project that I have to, like, really look into.
Yeah.
And it's hard to really gauge because on Twitch, they have this entire gambling thing. And listen, I'm one of those people where, like, listen, if you want to gamble and, like, peddle it to your audience, I'm not going to be Mr. Moral Man, like, do that, because I think that's pretty retarded to act like that on the internet. But
Yeah.
most of the people on Twitch, fuck, they're going to be kids coming into it. It's like the crypto gambling sphere. It's almost like they promote the audience, like, hey, did your country ban this website? Yeah, just use a VPN, get to another website. Yeah, forget about all the, financial shit later.
On top of all that, they're not even saying it's an ad. Like, they're not even admitting most of the time that they're being paid to promote this random shitcoin.
There's like that Perez Hilton fucking clip where he's like, if you love Doge, you'll love baby Doge. And then he lists off like a bunch of like weird like facts about it. He's like, it's got 0% this and 20% that and 100% return and blah, blah, blah. It's like,
Raid Shadow Legends.
I feel like everyone that's doing a crypto scam is like, I have to imagine, because like I'm looking at the amount of money that's being made from these crypto scams, and it's like, I think I said on Coffee's video it was like 30,000. You guys will find out soon enough that's like fucking nothing. So there's a lot of money to be made in these scams. But
yeah,
it's like,
dude, these guys make like, I don't fucking know, multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars per month.
just on ad revenue.
and
yeah.
they jump in on these scams and make in like fucking 20K on a scam. Like, they're literally getting scammed themselves by blowing their whole career on this. Like, that's crazy.
Something that I found really odd is like, so I'm not as big as like FaZe Clan guys, right, that got indicted into it, but like
Yeah.
I'll make a fair penny on AdSense, and I have other investments. I make my money per month, and I have to say that in a way, me and the FaZe guys that were indicted, we got to be in that same like monthly ballpark, okay? And it's not a flex. It's like I'm trying to understand the method to the madness. If they just invested legally like I do into a lot of things, they would be bankrolling. Why risk your career and freedom? Fuck the career at this point, the freedom aspect. Because when you're looking at jail time for securities fraud and all this kind of shit, I don't know. No amount of money makes it worth it, you know?
Yeah.
yeah. On the topic of the knife thing, a few years ago after the T. Martin thing, there was something, I think was it FaZe Banks was involved in? I feel like this was discussed on Mom's Basement or on Baited or something. Or there's some clip of them like talking in some house.
No, there was a podcast, and I got this from my research. It was some random podcast that I'm forgetting the name of right now, but you can find the clip.
Oh, where he was bragging
Yeah.
about owning CSGO Wild and then he like
Yeah.
turned around the next day and he's like, actually, I don't own CS:GO Wild. Like, yeah, okay, dude.
It was with Keem, and there was some like someone was like freaking out that was there having a mental breakdown or something. I don't remember what it was.
Basher?
No, it was like this is such a vague memory, but yeah, I remember like Banks being open to that, and which makes me question like how many of the FaZe guys are actually like knowingly completely involved in this.
I asked
Banks
Banks about the whole CS:GO Wild thing, and he was telling me that the CS:GO Wild is the only organization that handled everything legally. All right, that's his like one defense to it. In a podcast clip that I was watching, he said that like that was used to help finance, I believe, the CS:GO team. Don't take my word exactly for it, but like the CS:GO team for FaZe was mentioned into it. So there's a lot of things. He told me that everything there was done legally. You know, I have my own beliefs about a website that is, let's be honest, it's a gambling site, okay? All right?
Yeah.
I have my own beliefs about the legality of all that shit. He did tell me they were the only site, apparently, that shut down when fucking Valve cracked down on all these websites. So.
I just have one more question. As far as the FaZe thing, Kay was like kicked out, and then what was it, Jarvis and
Teeqo?
Teeqo, yeah.
Teeqo, yeah, whatever. Retard. He was like suspended. And they said that they had no idea what was going on. I don't know who runs that account, but like, do you think that's realistic that FaZe as an organization had no idea, or do you think like basically all of them are involved in some capacity?
No, so, and again, I'll be showing this all tomorrow in like a video follow-up. I don't believe FaZe as an organization is involved in like an aspect of it. I genuinely believe that there's a bunch of people in FaZe that are on their own, like rogue elements.
Yeah.
Some of them, unfortunately, way too close to the fucking top, and that's a fact, that have been involved in doing this shit. It's a bad look for FaZe regardless, right? Like, all these people at the top
Of course.
are doing it.
Yeah, it's not like a criminal syndicate.
Yeah, like, listen, in my opinion, if this was like, you know, FaZe like Gumball, like some dude at like the fucking lower rank, you know what I mean? Like, he's their Clash of Clans, like, esports player, you know, some fucking no one.
Right.
Yeah, okay, then at that point, sure, whatever. You can't really look at FaZe as an organization. It gets really fucked up, and the lines are blurred when the people at the top, you know, like 2 weeks ago, Jarvis is at some boxing match, okay? This is like the biggest fucking event right now in YouTuber space, TikTok space, whatever. And then 2 weeks later, this shit comes in. Like,
he probably got paid more for that fight than he did the fucking crypto scam.
Well, you're making like at least $200,000 a month on YouTube ad revenue alone. What fucking prompts you to do this shit? Like, come on.
I mean, they're just one apology video in a mansion from getting their career back.
Oh, dude, I don't
Why
think
not do
this is one of those things where I don't think you're getting your career back, dude. When the feds are involved, you're
Oh, for real? Oh my
Like,
god!
I want to hear Nick's tinfoil on
Sorry,
this.
I got food.
So these guys have like always been like kind of shitty. Like, I like FaZe Banks. I really enjoyed talking to him on the podcast when I did Mom's Basement. Like, he was cool to me or whatever out of nowhere. That's totally fine. But like, dog, this guy has always been lying and just gets away with
Their
it.
morals are totally like ambiguous. Like I don't know what any of them believe outside of getting money.
Money.
But do you remember the Bartley House thing?
I don't know about that. No, I don't know about the Bartley House.
Dude,
that
basically, he's just like, this guy tried to grab my girlfriend's ass or whatever.
Okay,
and-
wait. It was some shit with Jake Paul, right? Wasn't it
No,
with
no,
Jake
no,
Paul or
no.
something?
So, like, he got into a fight with a bouncer at a bar, and then he's like, yeah, they tried to, like, fucking grope my girlfriend or whatever. And then the fucking video just showed him acting like a douchebag.
Oh, I remember that.
Like, he totally got away with it.
And his girlfriend didn't get groped at all.
Yeah, dude, he told, and they're like, well, we're gonna win this one in court or whatever, and then he had to fucking settle. Like, I was so funny, but dude, he's always been like that, and so is that organization. That whole organization's been kind of shitty. And what I mean by that is, like, have you ever heard the story of Honor the Call?
Oh
yeah,
my God,
yeah. The
yes.
Honor of the Call.
I remember Honor the Call.
Dude, Honor the Call has like accolades on top of accolades. He's like, I am a YouTube channel dedicated to stopping the scams of FaZe Clan and FaZe Rain and FaZe Banks. And he's making all these exposed videos. And the whole community's like, holy shit, dude, does FaZe Banks own CS:GO Wild? This is crazy. And then suddenly, when the world needed him most, he vanished out of nowhere. And all of a sudden, all we see is new company with Keemstar and Honor the Call, verifiedgiveaway.com or whatever. And his whole channel goes away.
Dude, Honor the Call just ain't picking up the phone.
Oh my God.
Like, I'm not saying nothing crazy happened, dude, but all I know is this guy was like 2 videos away from cracking the whole case 3 years early, and then all of a sudden he goes into business with Keemstar.
That is really suspicious, I gotta say. What happened to all those other clans back in the day, like SOAR, Red Reserve?
Oh, they all fucking fizzled out, I'm pretty sure.
They're just gone?
The thing with those clans, man, it's like they're a bunch of like high school kids running a fucking clan and an organization with no like future thought. I think the only reason FaZe survives and the only reason FaZe is thriving is that it's not just a clan for gaming at all. It's like a lifestyle brand, I have to say, you know?
Yeah.
And they're like businessmen to the core.
Back in like 2015, Keem started like this drama alert where he was talking about, I think it was Soar. And they were like really fucking like mad at him. Like, you know how now like these like clans would get like official responses, like a statement. Back then, Keemstar was trying to expose them, and like their replies, like he's like reading them off on drama alert, and they're like,
from
fuck
their
you,
brand
and
account.
yeah, they're like, fuck you and your ugly ass daughter. I hope you get cancer. You're bald, 40-year-old faggot. I think the last one was like,
that shit was wild. Yeah.
It was like the
fuck
Soar
you.
Gaming official account. Like,
Yeah.
fuck you and your daughter.
The last one was like, fuck your daughter, the sex slave cancer victim, or something like
Dude,
that.
yeah.
Like just this jumbled mess of insults and like personal attacks. And none of that shit is around anymore. I kind of miss it. Like, it was hilarious.
It's old internet.
It's that point where like people who were in that Call of Duty scene thought that they meant like something to the world, and they tried to push these like brands, but they were still fucking kids, you know, like actual high school kids.
Yeah, well, they were still
right?
like, they were still Xbox Live shit talkers, like down to the end of the day. I feel like there's like this event horizon that happens like 2017 somewhere, where like all that shit is just like gone now, and now everyone's
they actually started coming across real money. You're right.
Yeah.
They ended up coming across real cash, and they couldn't act like idiots on the
Oh,
internet.
I want to ask you about this, Muta, because like you're kind of the guy on this topic. What do you think of Keem's Safe Moon tweets? Like, he gets like criticized for the Safe Moon stuff.
Wow, you just mentioned Keem, and I already got a call. Give me a second from him.
Holy shit. He's listening. We can play the elevator music right now. We are gay, we're gay, we are gay, we are gay. Nicholas is fat.
Well, I've been grubbing this whole time listening to y'all, man.
Sorry, boys, I'm back. Had a call, a very quick call with Keem.
Daniel. Cool.
He told you exactly what you're allowed to say on the phone.
What did he say? Was the first words out of his mouth like, "Hey, why are you thinking about on the call right now, Muta?"
No.
Is that what he said?
No. Actually, I gotta give credits to Keem right now. He's been really helpful trying to help me communicate with some of the fucking people that just don't want to clear their name involving FaZe. So he's like, fuck it, I'll go out and call. I mean, he's doing the best that he can. Like, I literally asked him, like, can you just get me in touch with anyone? Honestly, I've asked Banks and everyone. Dude, Banks has been absolutely nothing but helpful trying to, like, get these guys to talk to us. They just don't want to fucking care. They're just like, we have lawyers. Lawyers are telling us not to say a word. And so, whatever, dude. But
now that we can go back to shit talking him, what do you think about the Safe Moon?
About his Safe Moon shit, like, I saw Keem's Safe Moon tweets, and honestly, like, I didn't agree with the idea of, like, putting my money into something. Because, to be honest with you, Safe Moon to me looks like a fucking giant scam. 100%.
Yeah.
I don't really feel that there's any, like, honestly, it feels like when the cryptos get that big, it becomes almost like a cult, you know? Like, everyone's just like, join the family, join the hodl.
But you didn't like the concept? Like the concept of like a coin where like every time you pull out, it redistributes to people who hold. Like, that doesn't sound terrible.
It's not terrible, but I mean, you have to just look at how these graphs are really trended, right?
Yeah.
Like the wordings that they use, how they like, the idea is that like they want people to come and they want to hold a fucking coin. And listen, I'm glad that they have a billion systems to prevent it, but in literally the last like 4 days that I've been looking into crypto, all these systems that are designed to prevent, rug pulling and all of this bullshit and anti-whales, it almost feels like it's put there in a complete nonsense. Like, I'll give you a good example. Like, you know how they have anti-whaling systems, right? Mm-hmm. In Coffee's video, he showed that they changed the code. Listen, if you put an anti-whale system into a code and it says you can't transact or dump a coin, or you can make one transaction in 24 hours, right? You can't dump a massive amount. And then you change the code. You didn't have to change the code to begin with. You could have made like 40 accounts, spread your investment across 40 wallets, and then just dump them all in the same time that the coin launched. You can avoid anti-whaling like that, just like you can avoid a billion other systems. Now, when Keem promoted Safe Moon, and from what I've talked to him, he actually believes in Safe Moon, and at that point, it's hard to pin if somebody is malicious about it, right? Like, if you believe in something, you believe in it.
Well, it's not like he got paid for it like some of these other guys.
I don't have any proof that he got paid for it, and I don't think that, like, I mean, if he's promoting it, there's like a 50-50 on that. It's a toss-up, but...
Oh, you think he might have? Because I was under the assumption he did.
I don't think he got paid, but I mean, if anybody is expecting he is, like, it's a 50-50. I don't have any confirmation. Like, I don't, I can't speak for...
The part that was, like, for me is, like, he told everybody when he got out, too. These other guys don't do
Yeah,
that.
they're getting out when they're telling you to jump in.
Yeah.
That's also another thing. You're right.
Because Keem always posts his crypto. He's like, "Hey guys, I've been doing what is that? The one that starts with an X?
XRP Ripple,
Fuck. Yeah, Ripple. He was talking all about his Ripple for months and stuff like that. He's like, "Yeah, look, this is how much I got or whatever," and then he's talking about his Bitcoin. I don't know. It's
well, yeah.
I didn't see that
can,
as the same thing as the other guys, basically.
for XRP, and I'll give my experience with Keem on that. He tells me like, "Hey, XRP is looking pretty good," and I looked at XRP and I had some disposable to throw onto it, so I was like, "All right, fuck it, why not? Let's go into the XRP train." So like, we're both invested into it to an extent, right? I don't know how much he's invested into it. I don't audit his wallets, but like we've put our money into it, and it's not like I'm not telling anybody, "Hey guys, put XRP." Like if I make a tweet about XRP, it's because I have it into it. Like if I dump it out, you can audit a wallet or whatever the fuck, right? Like that's where it comes down to. I don't think I made any single thing about XRP. I know I made tweets about Dogecoin actually, but then again, like everyone memed on Doge.
Yeah, but everyone made a huge deal with, dude. Oh god, I might be an asshole because the crypto conversation was really starting to fill my fucking feed. So the night that Doge got like totally fucked off of Saturday Night Live, or
I'm
whatever,
so glad I sold
just
before that, dude.
Dude, I noticed all of like the Doge whales, quote unquote, were just like dead silent. All of a sudden, my timeline was just empty of crypto. I'm like, hey guys, where's all the crypto tweets tonight? Where's your winnings?
My best performing tweet. I remember that exact night. I posted a picture of like Snake from Metal Gear putting a bullet in his head, and I was like, Doge.
Yeah,
holders
literally.
Right now.
On that night, Bo Blacks had to return the Tesla.
Oh my, dude, don't get me started
Wait,
on
wait,
that.
wait, wait,
For an hour.
Because I seen him with the Tesla. He's got the Tesla flex. What is
My
this?
man is balling, Muda.
Okay. I want to lay down some context here,
sounded
okay?
such
I want to lay down some context. I want to explain some things, okay?
They're hating on him, Muda.
Boblax-
Don't let them confuse you.
Boblax-
They're hating on
Dude,
him.
he's the only one of my friends that listens to the podcast, and we do this every episode.
Every episode, these motherfuckers get on him. I don't know why.
Boblax is a G, a pimp. He likes tits, pussy.
There we
ass,
go.
Obviously, he likes
And
all of them.
ass.
And
Oh, I'm liking
and he-
this. My bad. I apologize.
He's tweeted a lot before about how much like money he makes and stuff. And recently he like bought a Tesla and he said that he paid it in full. Keep in mind, this is like half of his savings right now, I believe. He starts like arguing with people on Twitter.
Wait, what? He bought what did he buy? Like a Model S? Or
He bought like a Tesla that is it's like
is it
40
like
or 50
the? Is
grand.
it the Model 3, not like the high end like $100,000?
Yeah, he doesn't have like the big dick Tesla. He's got like the medium cock one.
What a
Yeah.
terrible financial decision to spend half your money on a car you don't
It's
need.
really dumb to
Like-
pay for something in full like that, and I'll tell you why. Like I can like
Credit.
So I can like obviously like you can go and buy a car in full, right? And there's nothing against that, but like if he's at that age, it's better for him to like have it and then like pay it off properly, so he just builds a credit,
Credit.
Yes.
Like-
Dude, he uses Uber Eats.
Yeah, where the fuck is he gonna go?
He doesn't drive it anywhere.
That's
right?
my question.
Like,
He's fucking Bo Blacks. Where the fuck is he? What like party is he going to where he needs that Tesla?
Bro, he's gonna drive into VidCon. He's gonna drive down from fucking Canada.
God, listen to everybody just hating on Bo Black. He just hate.
yeah,
just hate.
but here's the thing. Listen, if he's trying to pick up girls with a Model 3 Tesla, like it's not gonna happen. All right, like just save
Dude, that
yourself.
car. The only thing he's gonna pick up is like a new Sonic game. Every month, okay? That car is sitting in his driveway.
If he spent 50 grand, he could have saved half that, bought himself like a Mustang
Dude,
or something, and it would have done
literally-
him way better.
Wait, so people were telling him he couldn't afford it, and he wrote something on Twitter like, "Oh yeah, I could buy another, and then some." So like, all right, now we know exactly how much you've made on YouTube in the last 2 years.
And it's not as much as you want us to think. And the annoying thing about it is it's just like, bro, like, just buy a Camry. Dude, why do you need to buy that? Why doesn't he just...
Don't buy a Camry.
What girl does he
No.
impress with a car?
It's better for him to save his money and invest in like a house or like a property.
You don't
know,
understand,
something.
Moda. He's actually pretty deep into Dogecoin.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
He's gonna be a bajillion.
I think the reason why he got it is he saw this Angelica Oles tweet about her getting a Tesla. He's like, okay, I'm a YouTuber now. I need to be YouTuber. So he got the Tesla.
Oh.
That's definitely what happened.
Man, isn't that Angelica Oles girl like super sensitive about people criticizing her fucking stupid T channel?
Everything about
I
her,
fucking hate those
Dude.
T channels. You know what I hate so much about making this FaZe video a lot? It's not the concept itself, is that I'm putting in like 4 days of fucking work, editing this, scripting it, getting all my shit together, and these fucking bullshit T channels can sit over here and parrot the same bullshit without any fact checking and make fucking bank on YouTube.
But that's how the Gabby Hanna thing from last week's podcast happens. It really is.
Dude.
Muda, you don't understand. This is how it is over here in the Chi channel
Right, the
community.
app-
Dude, you know what the
Absolute-
worst fucking one was? Repzilla, dude. I got Repzilla on a call.
That dude tripped me out.
And literally had a conversation with this guy, and he couldn't answer my one question. And he kept going like, hey man, you could have DM'd me first. Right? Like, can you just answer? I don't care, dude. Fuck the friendship points. Can you just tell me what Gabby did wrong?
He was talking to you. He was like, I guess you don't see me as a friend. I thought we were friends and like cool and stuff. I like you as a guy.
Oh,
but I don't know why
my
you're being so mean. Like literally anytime he got backed into the corner where he had to answer the question, first he like tried to justify it, and when it didn't make any sense, he was like, well, I don't want to say this because like the family, I have respect for them.
Which is weird.
Just for context of people who haven't seen it, Muta, do you like know the situation at all?
I mean, I was part of that fucking Save Gamby Hannah tweet trend that we had the one night, but fill me in on it.
But yeah, do you like so basically in like this one situation, Gabby's like objectively right.
Okay.
So like Gabby has like tons of things you can criticize about like all different stories, right? But the T channels won't even budge on one they got wrong, which is like a big thing for me because it shows that like no matter what Gabby says or does, it won't affect how they're gonna cover things because they got caught. So basically the backstory is really simple. Gabby made a video talking about e-girls like to transform into an e-girl, right? And as she's scrolling down a Vox article about e-girls, there's one paragraph about violence against e-girls, and it depicts a young girl named Bianca Devins who was murdered. And it was a big popular story that everyone was like making videos on at the time and stuff like that. So people were watching Gabby scroll past this and say she has a nice shirt, and they go, wow, that's really disrespectful to the dead.
Yeah, but they went way overboard.
Yeah, they went way overboard with it. It was a crazy critique. Like, Gabby didn't read any of the articles. She was looking at all the assorted pictures and stuff like that. Nothing Gabby did about it was offensive at all whatsoever. And then the family comes out and goes like, hey, Gabby's not getting us harassed. Actually, it's the drama channels that are getting us harassed because they brought like.
Okay, but I have a question though. Was it a good shirt though?
Apparently they had the same shirt. I don't actually remember it, but I'm sure it was amazing.
What a bullshit point to get mad over.
One of the shirts that I fucking wear.
What a
when
dude,
I like
what
go
a
out.
bullshit reason to get pissed over. It's like,
And it's
just-
bullshit. It's bullshit.
The disrespect was on another level.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
literally, Repzilla, what Repzilla said verbatim was the disrespect was on another level, and Angelica Oles was like, it's just so amazing that, like, she doesn't realize what a shit person she is.
I bet you all these people have said like so much fucked up shit in their own Discord, channel,
dude,
Twitter.
they
group.
go like she's literally reading a fucking murder article. No, Repzilla, it's not a murder article.
Cat 10 Barge on Twitter goes, this is a great example of reporting.
Oh
Shut the
my
fuck
god!
No, it's not.
Ironically, she said that.
She did.
Oh, who is that? Who is that one bitch I ratioed the fucking I swear to God, there was this one like it was one of these like insider mashable motherfuckers, but they were like
Taylor Lorenz?
Yeah, dude, she was like fucking CoffeeZilla. Yeah, this guy's. I swear to God, Coffee was telling me how like he criticized her once, and she's like, yeah, this one's a right winger or something like that. And then she's like, you shouldn't get your information from YouTubers. They're not journalists. I'm like, all right, you dumb fucking dipshit. Okay, I'm putting 10 times more effort. Like what?
You should check out my journalist friend. I click on them. They got like
Dude,
100
it's like
followers.
it's like
I'm
that
good.
Addison Rae girl. You know how she just got her like UFC broadcasting job taken away? Everyone's canceling her because she took the job away from like hardworking like broadcast journalists who went for 4 years. I'm just gonna say it like it is, bros. Okay, if you went to journalism for 4 fucking years, that's on you, dog. That student debt is all on you. All right, because this shit's been going on for years. All right, I'm not gonna feel bad.
Not even journalism,
Yeah.
broadcast journalism. Does a fucking like music theory major cringe when they watch somebody win The Voice?
I mean, all
Like,
I'll
holy
say
shit,
is that
dude.
as someone who goes to school for like that kind of realm of
What
thing,
the
and
fuck?
also has been doing YouTube for like 4 years.
No, Tom,
Uh,
you're wasting your money too.
You're like in that Glee program. Huh?
What do you mean?
Go to school for a normal fucking thing, dude.
No, what I'm saying
Dude,
is-
fucking quit the art degree. If anyone's listening, dude, give up on your art degree. It's not worth
It's not
the
an
student loan.
Yeah, dude.
It's an arts and sciences degree. But
Oh
what I'm
my
saying,
God.
what I'm saying is that I don't have
Drop
student
out.
loans. I got a really good scholarship.
Oh, so that explains the black nails and the weird shirts and shit. Okay.
Holy
yeah. So like, so you
shit.
do what do you do? Ballet?
I'm paying basically nothing to go there.
Don't listen to Tom.
What
If
do
you
you
have some
mean?
arts degree, listen, it's fine if you're like super loaded and shit and you want to go
Drop
there.
out.
No. What I'm
Dude, if you're not planning on getting a job, dude,
you don't
fuck
even
it.
know what I'm gonna say. I was just like, I go to college, and you're like, you fucking piece of shit, Tom.
Yeah, dude, listen, audience, if you're not planning on getting a job, an arts degree is totally fine.
look,
Like a journalism degree is good.
Listen. What I'm saying is that if you go to school for that kind of stuff, anything you learn there, you will have already learned by the time you're like 17. If you're
Dude,
doing
you
YouTube.
literally are wasting your time.
I'm not wasting my time.
You're basically professionally drinking right
You
now.
could have invested the money that you're putting towards your degree into crypto.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Have you heard of Cumcoin?
Yeah, Cumcoin might get you better returns.
I should have checked out Baby Doge. I should have checked out Save the Kids. You know, would have gone to charity.
Yeah, dude.
as
Save
well.
the Kids just sent me $6,000 to tell you that it's a really
fucking
great coin. But I'm not a financial advisor.
Could you imagine this drama wouldn't be happening, the Save the Kids FaZe Clan, because like I don't know how big this drama is because I haven't looked at the scope of it compared to everything else. I assume it's probably the biggest thing right now given how much I keep seeing it on the news.
Yeah.
But you know it all could have been avoided if they just didn't call this scam Save the Kids. Like the people behind it, like not FaZe, but the people behind the coin. They could have called it Cum Rocket or some shit like that. I wouldn't have bothered paying attention to it. No one would have. That would have been a joke coin no one would have looked into. But when you got Save the Kids, guys, come the fuck on, man. People are gonna talk.
Yeah.
People are gonna
I think we
laugh at
finally
it.
found a sponsorship worse than Raid Shadow Legends.
Dude, any influencer that does a crypto tweet, I really hope the FBI nails one of these motherfuckers and puts them in jail for like 20 years. Because from what I've been talking to lawyers, they're looking at like at least an average of like 15 to 20 years. Like 30 years are the most, but you never get the most.
Damn.
Well, yes, dude, if it's anything in America, like you can be a murderer or a rapist or a pedophile, and somehow you are worse off than a fucking tax fraud or a securities cheat. That's how America works for some fucking
Jesus.
reason.
Damn.
Like, they're looking at a fine of like I think it's $1 million, which is nothing in the grand
On
scheme
top of the
things.
time?
Yeah, well, of course, on top of the time, yeah. So the $1 million fine and then like up to 30 years in prison. Now, if they can tie money laundering to it, which is a potential like action for it, then you're adding
This sounds like
another
some
20
Rico
years.
shit, Muta.
I mean, yeah, it could be a RICO thing, and that's really all down to like when
That's
like
crazy.
if the feds are looking into it. But like you're looking at like 20 years. I'm saying 20 years because that's probably the average, 15 to 20. Nobody gets a maximum penalty on anything
Right.
unless you want to be made an example of, which could be a thing in this case. Because listen, you know, if you're like the people who are now in the crypto spotlight, it's a good chance you're probably going to be the first example setters for the influencers going forward. It's just weird. I personally, in my opinion, I don't think that FaZe Clan as a whole organization is involved. I think that's outlandish as a conspiracy theory because FaZe is a huge organization. And I'm not saying that because I'm friends with Banks and I'm friends with some people there. It's just like when you got an organization of 70 people that raise $40 million a year alone on just capital funding, it seems really stupid that the company itself would participate in this shit knowing it's so
But dude,
easy.
I don't hate FaZe Clan, but like, don't you think there's kind of a history there?
I feel like the members there have caused
There's
it
like
for
a
sure.
decade of scams, like going back to like former owners and stuff like that, or part owners. Like it's just been. I mean, is it like the culture? Maybe they're not like in this one, but like, does
Dude,
that?
it's a hustle culture, man. Like a lot of people over there, like the thing is, I feel like at FaZe Clan, a lot of people in that entire organization, they're not the smartest bunch. Like Ricegum, I'm gonna say it for the record, I don't think he's the.
Yeah, but
I don't-
Rice is in FaZe Clan, but that actually helps
Yeah, I
my
don't
Yeah,
agree.
but
argument.
he's not FaZe. He's not FaZe. Yeah,
because
he's
it's
close.
like it's floaters. It's everybody who's around FaZe Clan becomes a piece of shit.
Dude, Rice Gum is literally the best anti-racism
Wait,
activist.
you saw the mystery boxes with Rice
Oh
Gum,
yeah,
right?
no, the Ricegum mystery box I'm definitely bringing back. That guy's a fucking dude. Dude, like he made that one clip where he's like, "Yo, if you're trying to scam, bro, hit me up."
Oh
like,
my
man, I want to see
God.
how well that
Yeah.
shit flies in a courtroom. And then you've got Aiden,
Just out there.
dude. You got Aiden Ross sitting over there. It's like, yo, I hope you guys didn't buy that MILF token I was promoting. I got paid a fat bag for that. I'm like, this kid.
And then
dude,
his
don't
laugh
just-
after that, where he smiles, is like, I hate him. Total
He's like,
asshole.
yeah, that laugh.
And that
dude.
literally, I've watched that stream. I watched like the streams where he promotes MILF Coin. I like dug these things up out of like YouTube with like 30 fucking views on the re-uploads. And he's like, "Yo guys, I love you so much. You know, you're my lifeblood. You're like I love you guys so much. I'm literally gonna cry right now. You're like all my fans. So this is called MILF Coin. You know, I think you guys should check it out. It's really cool. We're gonna go try it. And then it takes him like 15 minutes to set it up, and he accidentally like exposes his PayPal info and shit.
Yeah, he
but
exposed
then-
the address, which that's.
Yeah, but
Well, I think it's one frame. They were really trying to be careful about that.
I just find it so cringe, and like, hopefully this is just a wake up call for most people that like a lot of these big influencers are just disingenuous scumbags that don't care about them. I feel like most people kind of know that by now, but maybe it's been too long they haven't quite remembered.
Have you seen the likes on Fraser's bullshit apology? That's
yeah,
why
I
I have
did.
to make this video tomorrow. I'm so pissed. Because, like, dude, you got all these 15-year-old fucking, like, you know, kids that are still sucking on their mom's titties and shit on the, like, YouTube fucking commenting.
Respect!
And it's like, wow, dude, it happened so long ago. I'm like, dude, it's a securities fraud. What are you talking about? It didn't happen a long time ago, kid. It happened, like, 2 weeks. What do you want?
Well, to them, it's a long time.
But then you got, like, actual verified dipshit accounts on there going, like, wow, look at how genuine he was, dude. He's really breaking down. I feel so bad for you. No, I can see, like, you read comments like that, and it's like, listen, I don't know if you're like his friend. I don't know if you want him to fuck you, or maybe you're just a fucking retard. I don't know, okay? You could be all three. But, like, you don't defend somebody this hard. And then the fact that he goes onto that thing, it's like, these YouTubers are lying to you. Motherfucker, where? Where did I lie? It's like, where did Coffee lie? Where did anybody lie? That shit burns me, because I'm like, I literally showed everyone transactions they themselves can look up. Where's the lie?
Yeah, if Coffee and you are saying the same thing, I mean, Coffee's got enough credibility just on his own. And then adding you to the mix, I mean, what we got going on here, it's a scam.
Barely Sociable was involved as well, I believe.
Barely Sociable has been sitting over here. Dude, he is also fucking ripping pissed about this whole situation, too. Every time we talk.
I mean, obviously, I don't want to create the narrative that, like, we should just bank on people's, like, credibility, because people can get things wrong. But in this case, like, it seems so cut and dry, even to someone who isn't knowledgeable about crypto and investing. I don't fucking know any of this shit. And it seems pretty airtight. Like, it's not hard to explain, like, how these guys are guilty. You know?
No, like, we literally show you, okay, this is where they got this money from, this token. This is where it was sent to. Like, it's all in a chain that we can dig up, right? Like, these guys have decided to use a technology that tracks their entire digital footprint. So it's like, it's not really that fucking hard to trace everything. Like, what I and what Steven and what, you know, Barely So, what anybody did, it's not hard work. Like, it's time consuming, yes, but it's airtight. Like, he gave no response to it. Like, he's like, this person involved changed the code. Yo, his wallet took advantage of the code change. How fucking blatantly obvious is that? Like, he's like, somebody changed the code under me, right? This anti-whale code that would prevent him from selling every minute. His wallet was the one, allegedly, his wallet was the one tied to selling every minute.
Yep.
So what the fuck? You didn't know about this change, but you sure as fuck took advantage of it.
There's one thing I want to bring up that I feel like everyone's right that they're mad about this, but I see, like, a lot of people saying, like they're going after Twitch right now because apparently Twitch just had a gambling ad pop up in a country where they don't have, like, advertising laws that prevent that and stuff like that. Dude, look, I don't think gambling ads are bad. There's, like, a difference between a gambling ad and a crypto scam, or, like, CS:GO gambling.
I put a gambling ad up with, like, an alcohol ad. Like, I don't think it's bad in nature.
Yeah, like, if you want to really hide kids from gambling and stuff, then don't let them watch the NHL, don't let them watch the NFL, don't let them watch the MLB, because you know you're gonna see a DraftKings ad, and, like, I think Keem tweeted a fucking gambling ad last night. It's just like, these are so common, they're around everywhere, they're on fucking billboards, they're like, it's impossible to keep your kids away from any kind of gambling.
I have no care in the world if you're running an 18+ stream and it's gambling. Yeah, it's all going to be adults gambling. Cool. We're all adults. If you want to gamble, I personally think gambling is fucking stupid. But if an adult wants to do it, hey, burn your cash. I don't care.
Yeah, that's their choice.
Like, I have no ill will.
Yeah, but, like, when it was, like, CS:GO gambling, and when it's, like, crypto's such a new market, it's easy to get trapped. And CS:GO gambling is literally just, like, kids' skins.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Like, it's not like, wow, you're showing gambling to kids. No, you're showing kids, like, how to gamble candy bars. I'm just like, all right, this is a bit ridiculous, right? Or, like, this stuff they're doing right now, where it's like Cumcoin and fucking Milfcoin and all this shit.
Gotta get down on the ground floor of Cumcoin.
Dude, it's so scummy. I'm happy to grandstand about
By
it.
the way, you guys can check out Half Baked Coin coming soon.
No, actually, it's an NFT. It's an NFT.
You guys actually selling an NFT?
No. Apparently, it costs, like, a decent amount just to sell the NFT. So fuck that.
You guys should check out a Storyfire Blaze coin.
Yo, what happened to the Storyfire?
I miss it.
What happened?
Is that what you're saying, Muta?
Dude,
Muta.
we were all on there.
Are you asking, do we miss it? Because I miss it, Muta.
Dude,
I miss it.
I remember how great that was, dude. The Blaze coin. How many here got Blaze payouts?
None.
Who here got it?
No.
None.
No
here.
one.
I never had a button to, like,
Okay. Nick is, like, malding right now because he hates when we bring up. He hates when we bring up Storyfire.
All right, because it's everybody's fault.
It's your fault alone.
Exactly.
Mood, in case you don't know, this was like a Storyfire exclusive podcast podcast at one
Okay,
point.
okay, but can we just talk about what actually happened with fucking Storyfire?
Yeah, it was all Vega's idea.
Okay, no, I don't mean us being on it. I mean the fucking website. Vega, as far as I know, is not a developer for Storyfire.
No.
Okay.
Dude, I have 77,000 Blaze in my wallet.
So like some shit started happening where fucking Tyler was tweeting about how we need like an investor and stuff, right? You remember that, Muda?
And then Deck Chair came in.
yeah, deck chair.
Yeah, so he's saying I need an investor, and he's literally stringing people along for weeks saying he needs an investor. He's posting video after video, and eventually he says he's like on the phone with some guy. He's like, guys, like right as the site, he's like, the site's gonna shut down or some shit. Then he's like, guys, I got a call from an investor who wants to invest. Like a week later, after this whole thing where he's like, we got the investment, he's like, this is like a fake guy. I just like randomly.
He was
like,
so corny, homie.
It's not an investor.
Corny.
Not an investor. And then fucking Deckchair comes in and buys this website, which supposedly has had like hundreds of thousands sunk into it, which I would not be surprised considering it's like a video.
3 million.
It's a video hosting service, and Deckchair buys it for like 15 grand.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Muda, Vega, Tom. I just logged
What
into
is it?
Storyfire.
Is it a crypto ad?
No. Do you know how the trending works on
How
Storyfire?
does it work again?
It'll show the top videos from the last 24 hours, and it's 4 videos across.
Okay.
There's only 3 videos on the list.
How many views?
No, you don't understand.
How many views?
There haven't been 4 videos in the last 24 hours.
How many views are they getting?
I believe there's under 200 views total.
Oh
here.
my god.
Like there's 3 videos that were uploaded in the last 24 hours. They can't even fill out their trending tab. By the way, one of them doesn't have a thumbnail.
Listen, Nick, I know what you're saying, but if we go back, that means we can bring some traffic to Storyfire.
I hate you.
Also, they probably miss us over there, dude.
Dude, there's no payouts.
Like, if you think about it, we get on the ground floor of this brand new website called Storyfire.
Dude, they're
There's a
trending.
video trending with 7 views.
I swear to God, I just saw Dream says the N-word. Twitter versus Dream Part 3 from Bo Blacks.
But
What the
Blacks! I'm watching that.
fuck? Wait, what's a trending video here? Hold on, I gotta see their trending. There's only 3. Where are you getting the whole trending tab?
That's it. That's what's trending in the last 24 hours. It's 4 videos across, and there's currently only 3 listed because only 3 videos were uploaded in the last 24 hours.
Dude, who's this Pooji Hall guy?
Dude, he's a moderator for the site because he has that badge.
Dude, why does the thumbnail look so ass? That's coming from me.
He's literally a site mod.
They've monopolized Storyfire.
Storyfire mod blackmail.
Wait a minute! Wait! Hold on! So, Mr. Vivid final warning, and then the other video is Storyfire mod blackmails me.
Dude.
This is a drama! Oh my god, they're having
Holy
drama with
shit.
each other! Oh my god!
That's why we gotta get back over there, man.
I just love the comments here. One dude's like Garfield, Rip Elmo and Garfield.
Holy shit, dude! I finally found a channel where Creepshow art isn't canceled. It's on Storyfire. None of the hate got here.
Dude, what's up with Creepshow art? I still want to make a video on her. I don't care how much
You
time
don't
is-
know?
No, I know. I
fuck.
followed her, but are there any updates? Because like I want to make a video on it. I don't care how long I've been like behind the times on it, but like I just want to roast her dumbass.
You should do something with me on that. I was gonna wait until it's a completely dead topic and then just do a full rundown of everything that happened. Because I think that'd be fun as fuck. Because what's it called? Basically, initially it came out that Creepshow, who'd been saying she was stalked by this girl Emily for years, or not Emily, Amy for years,
Yeah.
was like actually her. So she would like log in with like alt accounts onto lolcow and then just say like Edwin's in the closet and like all of her friends are trannies and shit like that. Like she would just say like crazy shit.
Yeah, so she was on shitty 4chan is what she was.
Yeah.
She was on, like, the-
And
Well, I
then they
mean,
go, like-
you call it shitty fortune. Lolcow is just CGL. Like,
But
that's all it is.
dude, they couldn't prove it, right? So they're like, this is your IP. And all you have to say is, no, that is not my IP. And then she goes, yes, that's my IP, but I was hacked. And, like, it doesn't make any sense the way that she was hacked. And then,
Oh yeah, that's what I was looking at because she was like, "Fucking, I got my IP spoofed," and I was like, "Well, I'm gonna tell you guys, as somebody who's worked in this field, you don't just spoof IPs, dumbass. It's like I wouldn't say it's impossible, but like it's at the ISP level. Like Nick, you're in IT, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
the ISP level, they they get rid of the packets. It is used for an actual attack though. However, like IP spoofing, however, like the way she was describing it, absolutely stupid way to implicate yourself.
It's
in a way.
completely brain dead. So on top of that, like everybody and their mother came out about their story about Creepshow art.
Oh yeah, I saw all that shit.
Yeah, the Starbucks barista came out with a video.
You guys caused a lot of drama on that because I'm friends with those same people, like the N-Bird guy. Like I'm good friends with him, but when I saw like you guys tweeting on it, holy shit!
Oh, did he get mad?
No, he's a good friend of mine. I have nothing against N-Bird. I like him.
I don't think he's a bad guy. All we said was like, holy shit. First of all, I think it was like, oh my god, everybody's making a video. I'm Creepshow Arts Gardner.
We were just surprised that she even had an editor.
But like the second part is her videos are edited like dog shit. Like I didn't. It's not N-Bird's fault.
I wouldn't say they're edited like dog shit. There's just nothing there.
Are you guys
like,
saying that my videos take more editing than that?
Oh, is he your editor?
No, that's
Muda.
Probably.
No answer to the question, gentlemen.
You at least you think of what color light you want in the background.
Here's the thing. That was never the point.
Do you know that Creepshow Art doesn't even always make the art in the background? She'll like get somebody to do it for her.
Yeah, she'll just get it from somebody else. I always hated
She's
that.
not even Creepshow Art. She's just creep.
The point is, it's just amazing that she even has an editor, given how little work she does. She doesn't research. She doesn't write. She just sits for 20 minutes, and that's it.
She basically just tells a story. She doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
She's just like, hey guys, so today what I wanted to talk about is pedophiles. There are tons of pedophiles all over the internet.
They're racist. This guy is a pedophile, a rapist, and he traced. That's basically all of her videos.
It's just so stupid.
We weren't even mad at him. We were just like, it was just a funny like thumbnail.
Like, what did he edit? Like.
Yeah, but they got really mad. They were like, he's qualified as an editor. And it's like, I'm sure he is, but like...
No offense. I actually really enjoy your videos, especially the ones of like the computer science aspect, like the, the VMs and shit like that. But like, that's like if somebody came out and like, I'm Muda's editor and he hasn't paid me enough. I'm like, all right, dude. I mean, come on. How much were you expecting to make, right?
Listen, I have certain videos where I'll edit the fuck out of them, but like even then, like that's like the FaZe Clan one. Yeah, I gotta edit that. But if I'm like shitting on something, yeah, it's mostly for me. I'm off the cuff.
There's only so much you can do with that kind of content too, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just if you overdo it, it's gonna be weird. And we're just saying like, what was she even doing? Like, what was the work she was doing? You know?
Well, like every video I make is like edited by me. I always thought of getting an editor to sort of like kill the workload down and focus on bigger topics, but like I'm just one of those people where it's like I'd rather just do the entire productive process on my own, like film it, edit it, and upload it. Like,
well, Creepshow Art has an editor that actually.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like a.
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to talk, but Turkey Tom just keeps talking.
Wait, what?
No. Never mind, Tom.
Imagine
you just go
imagine if
Creepshow... I'll shut the fuck up, Tom.
Wait, just imagine.
I can't. No one can take a breath here.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, imagine.
Oh no, whatever you're saying, Tom, is far more important than what I got to say.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry I interrupted you. I was gonna say.
Go.
Turkey Tom just won't shut up.
I mean, it might be, but you can go.
Go ahead, Tom.
Why does Tom keep talking over minorities?
I'm the one who talks over people, Nick. I don't want to hear that from you.
I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say, what if she was paying him to edit, and he was paying someone else to edit at a lower rate?
Oh my god, yo! Actually, I have a buddy that did the exact same thing. He makes a good amount of cash. It's not YouTube related. He literally goes to corporate companies and tells them, "I'll make a website for you," and then he goes on like Fiverr and pays some dude in India. Like,
oh my god!
He's subcontracting the work out.
He's subcontracting hard.
Oh my god!
So on top of all that other stuff we were talking about, like this person Emily Artful comes out and makes a video, and look, I had a bit of a back and forth with this person too, but like in my defense, the video is really hard to watch. She didn't have to rush it out as fast as she did. She certainly didn't have to make it as long as she did, and there's a whole lot of emotional shit in the middle. Like, did you see evidence.zip 2 or whatever?
Yeah. The one with the Hitler quote.
Yeah. So like that video is heavily criticized for like having like tons of research and whatever and like tons of evidence. It's just a horrible video.
No,
right?
I agree. I made a tweet about the fact that because I listened to it, I was like, wait, why are we talking about Hitler? And then when I listened to it later at work, I got halfway into it. I'm like, if he cut out the first chunk of this fucking video, it would be watchable.
So this is what I felt about Emily's video, right? Because I thought it was super disjointed. She put out a tweet saying, like, Creepshow artist stalked me, harassed me, blah, 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 for years and something like that. And then the intro to the video is Creepshow art, and most importantly, her boyfriend has been stalked. And I'm like, okay, that's a little different. And then like most of the video makes a really compelling case that the boyfriend knows something or is involved in some way, and Creepshow is kind of just like there. But like the allegations in that video, if any of them are true, which some of them probably are, is that like apparently they like hacked Emily's accounts or whatever and took like her nudes where some of them she was underage and like shit like that and spread them around. And like there's allegations that she was stalking this girl for fucking years and that she was like sending crazy messages and stuff like that. And then when she was caught, allegedly, there was like like they were pretending it was like a 15-year-old kid like John Swan who would have had to be at 11 like the time that they were getting stalked.
Yeah, some 11-year-old like hacker and shit.
Yeah, this 12-year-old autistic kid is really getting around. He's like caused lots of trouble in the community.
It's always autism, man. It always
Yeah, I'm
is.
pretty sure he impersonates some guy named Manny, I believe.
Oh my god! Yeah, he's the 12-year-old from the Kay situation. By the way, it's also Creepshow art.
Oh man, dude, yeah.
They're like, who the fuck is Manny? It's just this little like 12-year-old in Australia living in John Swan's like basement.
This story is like completely fascinating, though. Someone needs to make a big start to end on
For
it.
Creepshow, absolutely.
The problem is there's just so many bad videos about it right now.
Oh god, do you want me to leak something on this podcast that I shouldn't leak?
Obviously.
Go for it.
I can't say what YouTuber it is, but I really, you know what? There's not really a way I can get around it. I don't really care.
Just do it. Just go.
Maybe we'll cut it later, but like fucking Gabby Hanna told me that fucking Creepshow Art just hit her up a couple days ago from like a random phone number or whatever and said you need to make a video on Ready to Glare.
Whoa. Why? I like Ready to
my
Glare.
God.
Why?
Because Ready to Glare like disowned her publicly. So apparently she's such a psycho bitch. She's still trying to get even behind the scenes.
Dude, I just
That's the
wanted-
rumor.
yeah.
I don't know.
That's too
I might get in
good.
trouble for saying that, but I can't not. That's crazy.
Yeah, fuck Creepshow, man. She's a wild character, man. I'm telling you. That's why I didn't talk to her. I felt like she was always the one person that was gonna like fucking archive our tweets, you know?
Yeah. So like, I don't want to say who it was. But you were in that chat with me, Muta, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And like some kid's like begging for money or whatever, and she was like the first one. Like, I'll just send you a shitload of money, right? Like, she wasn't like a total asshole around us, so I thought she was
Dude, but
decent.
like, how much money did she give to that kid though?
Like
at the end of the day?
$2,000 or something. I thought.
Did she get it back?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think it was like, hey, dude, I need to make rent. My family's gonna go home. This is some cringe.
Okay,
shit.
but listen, think about it like this. If she spent $2,000 and we're all sitting in that group chat, this is exactly what we're going to be talking about. Yo, she's not a terrible person.
I know.
$2,000. How much is $2,000 at the end of the day when you're getting the goodwill of me, you, and every other person? Like,
And dude, she was like rolling up to my streams, whatever, just giving me $60 a pop every night.
Come on, man. That's
But especially given like the morals she espoused in her videos, that wouldn't even make sense because we're all okay with like edgy shit. You know what I mean? She was not at all. Like she like went after people on her channel for making edgy jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, did you see like on top of that? Did you see her most recent video?
oh, the Pride Month shit.
like it's like
Yeah.
why pride exists and why straight pride doesn't. And then they found out the next day that she's like, yeah, fucking trannies all over like, the community and shit like that. Like her closest friend.
Why is she even making that video? Isn't she like a straight white woman who's
It's-
like married to a
Dude,
like,
it's like it goes from why pride exists to why straight pride doesn't. A deep dive into love has won, a Facebook cult, pregnant at 9, married by 11.
Pregnant at
But that's
9.
the pregnant at 9, married by 11 is the kid who was fucking like using her lolcow.
What about this one? The racist harassment has gotten worse of somebody. Like,
Oh my god! It's not normal harassment. It's racist this
dude,
time.
I found audio of her from a video and I posted it on Twitter where she's like, all these people who use fake accounts online literally do it because they know they won't get caught. Because they can say whatever they want to say and they don't care. Like they're doing it on purpose because they would never say that from their main accounts and stuff like that. I'm like, oh,
Bro, there's this one clip someone posted where she was like, "I'm just really good at stalking. I'm like really amazing at stalking. I'm like the best at it."
dude.
Have you seen that one? That was like the most fucked up one. Where I was like, "Why would you say
dude,
this?"
she's the most honest YouTuber. She took
Dude,
the
this is
crown
the
from
thing. All these
Elysium.
people that are so guilty, they can't just help but like brag about how they are prior to.
You
want to
see how I got these phone numbers? Emily Artful was a drinker.
Emily Artful was a tracer.
So what do you guys think of frenemies, by the way, now that it's been destroyed?
Oh, I'm so glad. I didn't know what would happen with that podcast. I wasn't sure. Like, it had to end eventually because it was obviously an entire podcast based off of Trisha having mental breakdowns. Eventually, that had to implode, and they weren't able to get it back together.
I got recommended that new one, Family.
Yeah.
This shit had like 2 million something views on it.
Yeah.
So they're doing fine on new shit too.
Yeah,
right? So doesn't the argument that Trisha Paytas is the talent kind of collapse under their clearly successful new one that features their parents? What the fuck?
You gotta wait and see because the drama's still happening.
Oh,
like,
is
Trisha's
it?
like, there's an unreleased episode they won't release or whatever.
Mm.
I think we need to wait a couple months and see the numbers there.
Dude, I just found hot tea 20 hours ago. Frenemies is back? Question mark. New episode with Trisha Paytas.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
we should just burn and napalm these fucking tea channels. They're the worst, dude. Fucking trash tier content.
I heard there's videos coming out on them. I don't know when though.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I did a whole like 10-minute segment for a video for that and sent it it off like a week ago, and somehow it's still not out yet. It's kind of amazing how that
Uh,
works. But fucking Nick, you were comparing it to Baited. It's funny because I was looking at like the numbers for the podcast. So Baited originally ended on episode 13, right?
Yeah.
Frenemies split up on their episode 13 and then came back, much like Baited did. Obviously different cast, that's not the same. But then Frenemies lasted until episode 39. The last episode of Baited was episode 38.
Pretty fucking parallel.
Damn, Beta had 38 episodes?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, man, honestly, Trisha Paytas stuff, fuck that, man. She is like the weirdest character I've ever seen. I had no idea.
She's just crazy.
She's the worst.
She's just insane.
She's literally insane.
I know I bring this up every single time, but like we were literally forced to see this girl's asshole on our Twitter timeline.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started. I think
Oh
it
my
was Chad
God.
Anything for Views sent me like a photo of her like
Oh
in
my
a Mario
God.
hat, in a Mario hat, just squirting. I'm like,
Oh,
I really need to see
Yeah.
that. Dude, I just remember every time she gets into a fight, she has these like Korean cheese tacos or something, and she's just like fucking just eating away. While
And
she's,
David.
like, Ethan fucked me out of my 5%. Yo, how much was that 5% really though? Like, she makes it sound like it was millions of dollars. It couldn't have been.
And all she had to do is show up to the studio and kick it for like a couple hours, right?
That was a sweet gig.
She's one of those women that belongs in an insane asylum, but we just can't do that. We can't kidnap them from their house and throw them in there anymore.
Dude, it's insane how Frenemies, like, as soon as it died, David Dobrik comes back, James Charles is back.
I didn't even think about that. Holy shit.
Yo, they were just waiting for Trisha to melt down. They're like, now is our time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's also back, too. Tati Westbrook.
Dude, oh
Mrs.
God.
What was her thing? Tati was like, fucking, I'm still learning. Bitch, you're like nearly 40.
No, last time we heard from her, she was supposed to get assassinated by the mafia.
Dude, the fucking pills thing was so funny.
Yeah, they were selling the vitamins, so I decided to fucking pull some allegations on him. Dude, I feel so pissed defending James and shit. And, like, it turns out that he's, like, messaging, like, a shit ton of minors, apparently, allegedly, every fucking, like... There was one day where, like, wasn't there, like, 6 or 7, like, people that came forward?
He was horny as fuck, that much I'll say.
Dude, he was horny like a motherfucker. But then, like, dude, a big chunk of those were literally like, yeah, I can't really corroborate this information, but like, yeah, James fucked me.
There are YouTubers who came out and said like the allegations have to be true because this many people wouldn't lie.
I'm
just
like, I look
that's-
at every allegation as its own thing. I hate when people lump them into one.
It's so like there's 21 of them. It's like, yeah, I know, but like you also posted 2 fake ones, so like let's be a little.
The funniest thing about that was his assistant who came out and she like made this like she did an article about it. She's like suing him or something, and like her like grievances were like he said the N-word and he made me shave his ass. Like, and there's like this text message where he's like, I think I need you to shave my ass.
I guess maybe the shave the ass is the one thing, I guess, but how do you sue anybody else over the other shit?
I mean, it's probably bad. I just find it funny. I just find it like hilarious that he was trying to get some like fucking like poor intern to shave his fucking asshole. Just like casual text like, get coffee. By the way, I need you to shave my fucking ass today.
I mean, that's what she's there for.
Obviously. Yeah.
All right, guys, that'll do it for this episode of Hat Babe Podcast. Special thank you to our guest, Mutahar. Go check out his main channel, Some Ordinary Gamers. Nick, give us the goods, baby.
Thank you guys so much for watching this week. We have another members podcast coming out in the probably next week by the time you listen to this one. We're doing a few channel reviews. We just posted one like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, depending on how slow we post this episode. If you want to join our Patreon, we have different tiers that you can hop into, get into the Discord and talk to us and shit like that. Anyways, that's Mutahar. I'm Nick, Vega's here, and Turkey Tom.
And we're gay.